So, there's no denying that summers in New York are humid, icky, and smelly. But once you get over that, or rather, once you learn to live with it, summers in New York can be a lot of fun. A world of possibilities for exploring opens up to you in a city where you already can't run out of things to do. But like the summer itself, a lot of these activities are seasonal, meaning that you can only enjoy them during the summer, or the summer is the best time to enjoy them. So without further ado, here's your New York City summer bucket list. First up, explore Governor's Island. Up until September 2021, Governor's Island was the most time-sensitive summer activity because it was only opened from May until the end of October annually. But now it's open all year round, baby. However, I would argue that summer is still the best time to visit Governor's Island. You get to explore the historic buildings, ride around on bikes on the car-free streets, unwind at the luxury spa, and see the most awe-inspiring view of the Manhattan skyline from the island. Next, spend the day at Coney Island. Unlike Governor's Island, this is a more time-sensitive activity, with Coney Island being in its full carnival glory from Memorial Day through mid-September, give or take. There you can partake in the summer rituals that New Yorkers have been making part of their summer for over a century. You can scream your head off at amusement park rides, you can bust your budget on irresistible treats, and then you can relax on the beach, even though you know you'll be picking sand out of your crevices for all of the next week. Next, see how long you could stay afloat kayaking in the questionable waters of the Hudson River. The Hudson River isn't the most appealing body of water, at least not New York City's share of it. But if scores of people have been venturing out on kayaks and they've lived to tell the tale, then maybe they're onto something. Though, am I the only person that's disappointed that no one has emerged from these Hudson River expeditions with any superhero powers? With what's in the water, you'd expect that would happen by now. Next, take a stroll across any bridge that isn't the Brooklyn Bridge. With skyline views at its peak and the weather being tolerable enough to be 100 feet in the air without the wind threatening to chill you to the bone, summertime is the best time to take a stroll across any of New York City's pedestrian-friendly bridges. Just make sure that bridge isn't the Brooklyn Bridge, unless you're a masochist who enjoys tripping over tourists. Stuff your face at Smorgasburg. Picture this. Dozens of food vendors in Williamsburg, Prospect Park, or the World Trade Center, all vying for your taste buds. Need I say more? And if you still have room in your stomach after that, go to the Queens, Bronx, or Chinatown night markets, where you'll get more food, but it's less of a hit on your wallet. Next, figure out which New York City beach is your favorite. No, you do not need to leave the city in order to have a proper beach day. New York has at least 8 beaches available to the public within its boroughs. And if you don't know which beach would be best for you, perhaps my article evaluating the pros and cons of each New York City beach can help you with that. Next, dine on seafood at City Island. Other East Coast cities like Boston and Portland may be the king crabs in this realm, but don't sleep on City Island. You can satisfy your seafood cravings by going over to Johnny's, but I've also found that Sammy's gives you quite the bang for your buck if you're willing to overlook that they underseason their food. Next, get soaked by a fire hydrant, but only if it's opened by the FDNY. Is it really summer in the city if there isn't a random open fire hydrant that's drenching unsuspecting pedestrians and vehicles passing by? To be clear, I am not telling you to bust open a fire hydrant. That is illegal for regular people. But if you send a request to the FDNY, they will open the fire hydrant for you, equipping it with a safety cap, so no one gets knocked out by the water pressure. Next, take a walking tour. Summer is the perfect time to combine learning about New York City with being outdoors, and one of the best ways to do that is to take a walking tour. There are a ton of tours to choose from, but an easy way to have a tour just like that is to use the Gesso app. Gesso provides audio tours that play based on your location in multiple cities around the world. In New York City, they offer free and paid audio tours for places like Rockefeller Center, the East Village, and even Governor's Island. Download the app today using my affiliate link at no extra cost to you and get to really know the city through an audio tour. And lastly, sit on a stoop or fire escape and watch the world go by. It often feels like in order to make the most of summer in the city, you have to constantly be doing something. But some of the best New York City summer moments come from just the times that you're being still and taking in your surroundings. I can't think of a better way of having one of those moments than the classic New York activity of stoop sitting. Stoop sitting is exactly what it sounds like. You sit on your building's front stoop, or fire escape if there's no stoop, and you just take it all in. The heat, the liveliness in the street, the hot trash smell. That's summer. So thanks for watching this video. For more New York City bucket list tips, go to shilohwinthecity.com, which is a resource for both New York City locals and people who are tourists who want to get beyond the guidebook or their day-to-day experiences in New York City and get to know the city a lot deeper. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe to both this channel and my email list at shilohwinthecity.com, and I'll see you next time.